I've noticed, which I'd just like to see what you think about it, is that for me, sometimes that anger, it always you remember them flames that you used to oxyacetylene, burn steel bars.
Yeah.
Right. Well, what you do, of course, you get the balance of oxygen and acetylene just right, and it cooks.
Yeah.
And until you do that, it's just like a gas flame. It's all over the place. It's flabby, soft, not very hot.
Yeah.
And what I've always found is that flamey kind of floppy sense of not having any real centre is often where anger's left me. It's been all over the place. I don't quite know what I'm angry about.
No.
But if I can mix it
Yeah.
it's like a laser.
Yeah, you can direct it.
And it's I can control it.
Yeah.
I feel comfortable with it. It gives me energy.
Yeah.
And it gives something to even scholarly work that people say, oh, it's passionate.
Yeah,
we don't hear passion in this.
yeah.
We never hear passion in this kind of thing.
Yeah.
Do you recognise that?
I do recognise that, because I wrote Starman from that slight with Beret, you know, and it were anger really. I mean, I really wanted to beat his head in. You know what I mean? But I jotted it down in my head, you know, and then a bit later on I've written that. You know,
got a really powerful poem about difference.
Bigotry. It's about bigotry and insular looking, backward looking that some of these villages can be. And I mean, Romarsh is not like, I don't think it's as bad as other certain bit villages where it was a mono industry, whereas in Romarsh, there were steelworks and there were northern dairies and stuff like that. But essentially, working class life, what's saying? It's a bit like that gypsy life now, innit? You know, where this sense of honour, we have to fight people. I've written one called Lost World, which totally encapsulates everything that I didn't want to be, or you know what I mean, or that were my life. And I used to watch people. Kids of my age, I know lads of my age, they had to get married. Because, like, they'd gone a bit too far because you got engagement ring on, you had a licence to have sex.
Shall we have a listen to Lost World?
Yeah.
You got Lost World?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I've got Lost World.
Maybe we'll call it a day.
Yeah, all right then. This is called Lost World, and it's about growing up in Romarsh in the 60s, and this is what used to happen to a lot of people. It's a bit lengthy, this, about 3 minutes. Is that all right? No. It's called Lost World. Bygone days of NHS prescription glasses, blue for boys, pink for girls, or wire ones, some with a patch for a poor kid who suffered daily torment as he had a so-called lazy eye, all supplied by the local clinic, which also took your teeth out and later give you a walking stick, a dentures, leaving all the old people smiling like panto horses. These os teeth, only wore for best, taken out at night, then placed in a glass of bleach beside the bed. The hills weren't blue, I remember them black and made from colliery waste or grey from pig iron slag. The leftovers from mine, which was smelted in a blast furnace that glowed 24/7, lighting our town's nighttime sky blood red. The air we breathed polluted and smelled of sulphur, with a dash of rotten eggs from the chemics that took the local coal and cooked it in their batches of ovens, giving back everything from fertiliser to medicine and fuel to feed the hungry fires, which cast the iron and clad the hulls of ships that sailed the seas of empire. Paper boys lugged canvas bags labelled a star. They weighed a ton, especially on Fridays when everyone read the advertiser. Big families ruled the streets. They always bred a kid bigger than you. I'm telling our kid about the Eagledrin, he'll kick the fucking head in. But their kid couldn't catch me. I could run back then and fast. Youth clubs where biology was tutored by girls called Mary, because it was popular down our street, so we were mostly Catholics. And the girls all married a local Joseph, sometimes with little choice as the baby was on the way. Good job anyway, we had a licence to love, being engaged, third finger, left hand, 9-carat gold, complete with glittering diamond dust that soon lost its sparkle. This ring bought over 72 10-bob payments out of next door's Grattan's club book and marked off in a card weekly. They're going to be a dad, as you neglected to wear a rubber Johnny whilst playing cheeky behind the family sofa when you should have been babysitting Mary's little brother, Frankie, whose mum and dad drank beer in the cricket club, oblivious to your carnal shenanigans behind the sofa with their daughter, Mary Ann. And now, thanks to this youthful fumble, she's in the pudding club, and then it's shit, because her dad says, you're getting wed before this baby's born. Serves the rate, they should have stuck to sticky fingers and an hand job, but you and Mary aren't bothered, boy or girl, as long as baby's born healthy. Put your name down for a council house or a concrete one down the canyon. Drink pints of beer down club, up the Titanic or in the Fating Cocks with mates called Donut, Agnes, Eggarts, Fishface, a Scodger. Stagger home to Mary, fetch her fish and chips, tell her that loves her while spewing in the piss bucket. Make love Saturday nights and on Sunday mornings read the news of the world and tut along with the rest of this small town, 'cause Jaggers got caught smoking marijuana naked and eating a Mars bar from Marion Faithfull's Fanny. Disgusting. You wouldn't do that even if it were covered in 3 layers of chocolate, nougat and caramel. Else they weren't rest and play and eat pussy, according to this stone. Work at the local forge or mine, but tap more iron and dig more coal at the Fating Cocks, whilst labouring over a pint of Sam Smith's Old Brewery bitter that, according to some, makes this shit through the eye of a needle. Then when you retire, walk around endlessly in a local loop, stop to talk, update the fellow walker who's on an identical route. This perpetual treadmill from the cradle to the grave is all you have in a life that has gone and is a silent lost world that's disappeared forever. That's about what everything there is what I was trying to escape.
Yeah,
because
I can feel its weight. I can feel that.
When I wrote that, I was well chuffed because that encapsulated everything, the anger, everything. I know it probably don't mean much to you, but or it probably doesn't sound good, but to me, that was my life, and that's where I wanted to escape.
I recognise every bit of that.
That's where I wanted to escape.
Every bit of that.
That was it, because I mean that happened to a lot of my mates. They got a woman pregnant and they had to get
seen every bit.
They had to get married.
Seen
didn't
every
they?
bit.
Yeah. So that's that.
That's that.
Yeah.